This movie easily clears every single project that Blumhouse has put out within the last 4 years, and I am so serious when I say that. I will not be retracting my statement anytime soon. So, Late Night with the Devil is a brand new horror film from Shudder. The film is directed by Cameron and Colin Cairns, and it stars David Dastmalchian, Laura Gordon, Ian Bliss, and Ingrid Torelli. In 1977, a live television broadcast goes horribly wrong, unleashing a demonic evil into the nation's living rooms. Now, I have been excited for this movie for quite some time now, and I gotta be honest, I think the wait was completely worth it. First off, this movie does an amazing job at capturing the 70s aesthetics. Everything from the clothes to the music to how Hollywood essentially depicted late night talk shows. The colors are bright, the energy is chaotic, and cocaine was way more pure back then. Huh? What? YouTube? That is a joke. But the movie captures the 70s aesthetics perfectly, and it really makes you feel like you are sitting in the audience of a live late night talk show. But along with the great aesthetics, you have the performances, and I gotta tell you, the performances, flat out phenomenal. Let me start with the supporting cast because they were incredible. You have Laura Gordon, Ian Bliss, and the biggest standout in the entire supporting cast, Ingrid Torelli. She was just immaculate. She did an amazing job at capturing this girl who is fighting demons, no pun intended, but she has this demon inside of her which causes her character to have like this somewhat awkward and uneasy presence. And I think Ingrid did an outstanding job at bringing the audience this level of uneasiness and fear because you don't know what's going to happen with this character. Is she going to be fine? Is she going to snap off? You don't know. What scares me the most about her performance is how she stares into the camera. Like she's staring right into the camera like the way I'm staring at you right now with these beady dead eyes, and that shit was getting me and I loved it. Out of the entire cast, the biggest standout, who I knew for a fact was going to be the biggest standout given his resume, was David Dastmalchian. I done said it once and I will say it again. David Dastmalchian is a mad underrated actor. And now here in Late Night with the Devil, he is the leading role. And I could not have asked for anything better because I am so proud of this dude. Because he is so talented but so underrated, it's honestly kind of shocking he hasn't starred in a leading role sooner. Look, I know what some of y'all saying, get off his dick. Listen, but I'm just saying, the dude is an incredible actor. So in this movie, he plays a late night talk show host named Jack Delroy, and I think David does an outstanding job at capturing the charm, charisma, and just the overall essence of a popular late night talk show host. Like imagine Jimmy Kimmel, but with more aura. Let me stop. I'm being petty. We've all seen late night talk show hosts of how they're able to hold a room, have the entire room laughing. That is essentially Jack Delroy. And I think David Dastmalchian does an outstanding job of capturing that. But I think what really helps out David Dastmalchian's acting with the character of Jack Delroy is that the character is actually fleshed out. So the movie gives you an entire rundown of who Jack Delroy is and how he essentially rose to fame. And his story was quite tragic in a way, to the point in which you have sympathy for the character. You feel for him. You want him to just get better. You want this man to succeed and not go down this path of wickedness and unrighteousness. You're actually rooting for Jack. But at the same time, you know where this movie is going to end. But Jack Delroy is actually a pretty solid character. Not only is he just a late night talk show host, but he has heart. He cares to some extent. But at the same time, he realized, okay, if I want to get my show back on track, I'm going to have to make some sacrifices. But at the same time, I don't want to jeopardize my crew. But at the same time, we need them views. So you see him having this internal conflict within himself. And I appreciate the movie for adding that. Because honestly, I thought Jack Delroy was going to be just some random talk show host with no character backstory, no development. No, this dude, like, there is a dark side. There is a demon, no pun intended, within this man. And with this being a horror movie, I gotta tell you, this movie, the level of tension and uneasiness that I felt in this movie cannot be replicated. Actually, I take that back. There are a few movies that actually can't replicate that. But this is the first horror film that I have seen in a while that really reeled me in. From the very beginning, everything is all joyous and rainbow and sunshines, and then the movie is slowly slowly escalating that tension and that level of uneasiness. And I appreciate them for building it up slowly instead of just dropping it all at once. I thought the movie was going to like bring up the tension, then boom, in your face, and then build up anew again. No, the tension, it's just non-stop from start to finish. Like, the tension and the just level of fear and anxiety, it just gets worse and worse as the movie goes on. And of course, the movie uses practical effects. Now, I won't reveal to what extent because that's kind of a bit spoiler territory, but just know it left a really big smile on my face. I am a sucker for practical effects. So thank you, movie, for doing that. And one thing that this movie does well that I found to be very intriguing is telling a story with colors. So in the movie, when the cameras are rolling and the set is on air, everything is all rainbows and sunshine, peaches and cream, big, bright, joyful colors. But when them cameras stop rolling and the set is off air temporarily, everything is just so fucking dark, morbid, and grim. Like, whoa. But I think it is also interesting because it really shows the characters' true colors and their true intentions when they're off camera compared to on camera. When the cameras are rolling, everybody has on their happy mask. But as soon as those cameras stop, the real them comes out. Did I just snitch on myself? And this movie has a crazy deep message that I did not expect to see in this movie. Now, I won't get into spoilers as far as how the message is displayed, but let me just say this, though. To everyone that's watching this video, men, women, boys, girls, listen. No matter what you want to do in this world, no matter what you want to be in this world, do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not sell your soul to get to that point. Because in the end, yeah, you made it, but at what cost? I'm just going to leave it at that because we have all seen and heard horror stories of people selling their soul for clout, fame, fortune, whatever the case may be. Anything just to, I guess, enhance the reputation, when in actuality, they diminished it. But in the end, y'all, Late Night with the Devil is one of the best films I have seen this year. Not only is it a great horror film, it's just an amazing film as a whole. I can't really say there's anything wrong with the movie. Or maybe I'm being biased because I really enjoyed the message and I love the acting and I love David Dastmalchian. Whatever. Point is, this movie threw me in for a loop and I am beyond satisfied. I am glad this movie lived up to my expectations. If anything, it exceeded it. So plugging Late Night with the Devil into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pinnacle zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Late Night with the Devil. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Late Night with the Devil. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why is David Dastmalchian the GOAT? In fact, what is your favorite performance from David Dastmalchian? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all in the next one.